even support this, but like everyone had said, yes, you deserve a tall man. You deserve a tall man. And everyone was talking about how short Joe was.
But it was actually Timothee Chalamet, like himself. He just showed up. Ut ke bas ho aa gaya, and that's so cute. I think that's so fun. Why
like
comment on it?
It's so frivolous. It's so unnecessary.
Exactly. We say after commenting on so many things.
Hi guys.
Hello. Welcome back to Tea Party. Even though we're drinking coffee.
This is Neequ.
And I'm Mash.
And we're back with a lot of fun tea. But before that, we were playing some game that we really like to play. So I'm going to continue this in front of the camera because I think it's really fun.
And they'll get to know us better, I think.
Yeah, they will. So what's your favorite Bollywood movie? 3, 2, 1.
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
Damn.
Forgot the name.
So basically, she just has to say the first thing that comes to her mind, and that's her favorite, even if it's not.
Okay.
My turn.
Who's your favorite Western singer woman go?
Lana Del Rey.
Nice. Oh, random. I was not expecting that. You're shaking a little bit.
I am, right? Because I was like, I hope I said the right thing, but like not all the time. She's a vibe.
Yeah.
On some days.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite rapper? 3, 2, 1.
I don't have one. Oh my god.
That's whack.
Oh, what's that guy? Chance the Rapper.
I think she just like called it any rapper.
I was thinking of like what song do I like, and like I really like Hot Shower by Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
There you go.
Valid.
Yeah. Okay. You ready? I was going to ask you something, but I already know the answer, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Who is your favorite male Hollywood actor? 3, 2, 1, go.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, throwback to our last episode.
Yeah, he's on my mind, I feel. These days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Who's your favorite Bollywood actress? 3, 2, 1.
Deepika Padukone.
Yeah!
I feel like I just said that because I'm looking at you.
Yeah. And not because I look like her, but because I like her a lot. Yeah.
Good clarification.
Good. Yeah.
Needed.
Okay.
What is your favorite book? 3, 2, 1.
I literally forgot
each
and every... I do, you know this,
I know,
but
I
like
just
I've
gave you a
forgotten
book.
each and every book that I've ever read in my life.
There you go.
I'm stumped. When Breath Becomes Air.
Oh,
that's a really good book. Yeah.
Well, this is a
I
fun
really
game.
had to think about it.
This is a fun game you can play with your friends. I was hoping you'd say Bunny because I just gave you that
Bunny
book.
is a great book, and I just read it, so I read.
Yeah,
but no, like with reading, I think you have to be like very specific. Because what if like you say some like trash teen comic book? I don't know.
That's valid. I mean, reading's reading.
True. Yeah. Okay.
But that's a really fun game you can play with.
Yeah, play it with your friends whenever you have time. It's a really fun one.
But before we get into it, our usual message, don't forget to like, share, subscribe on all our platforms.
Yep.
You want to tell them what platforms we're on?
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yes.
Yep.
All of them.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay,
get into the tea.
So the tea for today, we're going to start with an online spat that happened between two female singers in Pakistan, Ima Baig and Sara Raza Khan.
Yep.
Okay, so basically it started with Sara Raza Khan being on this show.
Yeah.
And she was asked about the number of artists she thinks use Autotune in their songs.
Yeah.
And she was just asked like a percentage. She wasn't even asked like names. The host specifically said, do not give me any names. Like just tell me like how many people use it. And she went out of her way to say, I think I'm a big... If there was no autotune, she would just not be a good singer at all.
That's so cringe.
And then she said the same thing about Mehwish Hayat.
Yeah, because she said, if I wanted like an item number, I'd call Mehwish Hayat, but never to sing. Because then you're out of your mind, which is so offensive.
Like, stuff like that gives me secondhand embarrassment.
For sure.
It's like,
I cringed.
You're like being a hater without being putting on a spot.
For sure.
So, like... And then Ima didn't go down without a fight.
Of course. Of course, it's Ima Baig.
Yeah. So you want to fill us in with what happened next?
Yeah, so Ima Baig was on vacation when all of this happened. And the first thing she did, before she posted anything, she posted a video of herself singing. Bazi, her song from Coke Studio. And she was like, someone give me some autotune here was the caption. And I thought that was so funny because, say what you will about Ima Baig, she's a really good vocalist. She's a singer. And so was Sara Raza Khan, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but Sara Raza Khan was on Saregama, the Indian singing competition. She's been in a couple of them. So she's, has her own place. She's a playback singer.
Yeah,
mainly.
but no one's also taking away from that. Like, I don't think Ima would ever take her name and like try to bring her down.
For sure.
'Cause, like,
for no reason, out of nowhere, tearing women down.
Exactly.
Little weird.
Yeah,
Little
that's
weird.
exactly what Ima's stories also said. Like,
yeah.
she put up 2 stories. First one was, okay, now this bit I mind a little bit because she
Yeah.
referred to Sarah as auntie, which
Even
is
though
like,
Sarah's 28.
wow.
Yeah, she's
So-
not that old.
And even if she was old, I feel like just auntie, that term is kind of like
Derogatory.
Yeah, it like looks down upon women.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
don't call them, you call, like, even if you're treating with like someone with respect,
For sure.
you call them like ma'am
Yeah,
or sir or
yeah.
like, you know, just
Or
like
just
call
call
them,
her Sarah.
yeah,
Like,
call them by their names,
For sure,
honestly.
for
Like,
sure.
yeah. That's really basic.
Yeah.
So she's just like, oh, who's this auntie? And like, why? Something, I don't know what she
Yeah.
said in the first post.
She said, who's this auntie and like, why is she coming after me? Was
Yeah.
kind of the vibe.
Yeah,
And she's like,
yeah.
I'm on vacation, so I'm just going to enjoy my vacation.
Yeah. And then she continues to not do that.
Yeah. And then basically, Sarah Raza Khan saw that, I'm sure. And everyone is coming out and like, in support of Ima Beg, because she's such a big singer, right? And they were like, she's great, this, that. And then Sarah Raza Khan was like, well, looks like she has some great family, some great friends, but I'm going to stand by what I said. And stay blessed, which was also like adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah,
I feel.
because it doesn't take you a second to like retract a statement that was maybe made in like just like an impulsive whatever, just like for the sake of
एकदम से
it.
निकल गई.
एकदम से निकल गया, हो जाता है, you know, like we're all on camera, like we don't know. Sometimes things can like slip out of your mouth.
Yeah.
But when you like also take that stance and you stick
For
to
sure,
it, and
for sure.
it's just like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Then Ima shot back again. She had this whole like long post where she's like,
which I did agree with for
where she was
for most
talking
of
about
it.
like how you shouldn't tear women down, things like that.
And already the fact that there are like much like fewer artists, female singers in the industry, and we need to like kind of support each other and like help each other, you know, like pull each other forward.
Yeah.
And instead of like just, you know, bringing them down like that.
Because we were talking about this in the car the other day where I was like, oh, it's really been the year of women in music because you had like Charlie XCX, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo. But that's not the case for Pakistan, especially like this year. You didn't have that many like women-led music.
That's true.
You know, and that's what makes it so sad that these two really big and like really good singers are just staring each other down constantly. And Ima Beg also said something about how Sarah's doing this for attention. And she's like, go give her attention so she stops like attacking me. Which I get,
Yeah.
it's annoying to be atted for no reason.
Yeah, I do get it. I do get it.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, our stances are pretty clear.
Pretty clear on that. Yeah.
And I think, is it still going on?
I think it stopped now. I think Ima's turned back and now she's enjoying her vacation with her
As she should.
with her boyfriend.
Yeah,
Do you know who it is?
No.
It's the guy. It's Zen
Zen
from
who?
Rasta. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if we're
founder
supposed to say
Zen?
that.
I know. He's from Lahore, I think.
Yeah, he is. And they're
Right?
on vacation together right now.
How cute.
So yeah, I think she's just gone back to her little like paradise. Good
yeah.
for her. And Sarah Raza Khan is doing
Yeah.
whatever it is she does. Yeah,
Yep.
that was that. That was the
that
end
was
of that.
that. Moving on.
Moving on, staying in Pakistani music and all that. Piya Piya Calling, which we've talked about in the
Yes.
past, the Coke Studio song, it's been nominated for an award in Norway. The P3 Gold Award, it's been nominated for Song of the Year for this like TV
Nice.
channels, award shows
So in
or
the
whatever.
song, I think they also had a Norwegian singer.
They did. They had a
Right?
Norwegian hip hop duo, woman singer,
Yeah,
and also
yeah.
Quick Style, who were originally from Norway.
Yeah,
So
that's
it was very
Quick
like
Style, I
Norway
forgot about them.
Pakistan vibe.
Yeah.
So very cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
And
very
Zulfi was
exciting.
really happy. I think he took it to
Yeah.
his Instagram to talk about like
Yep.
how, you know, how proud he is. And when you make art that, you know, like the purpose of which is to like promote love and
Transcend the
transcend the boundaries
of like,
yeah. So then universe also rewards you.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
In the same form. So he's
And
getting that.
Yeah, he submitted it for consideration for the Grammys also.
Yeah, that's there.
So big year for, Coke Studios awards wise.
And
Let's see
Piya
if it
Piya
actually-
Calling specifically was my favorite. So I'm actually very happy that it's getting the kind of recognition that it deserves.
It was not
in my
favorite.
opinion. IMO.
I didn't like it that much.
I loved Piya Piya Calling.
Maybe I'm
Especially
wrong.
the last bit when they all come together and they're all
Sure.
like hyped.
Sure, yeah.
It's so fun.
It is a
Yeah.
fun song. I think my favorite's Blockbuster.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's valid as hell.
It was also because it was so viral that it was
Yeah.
like stuck in
It
my
was
head a little
everywhere.
bit. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
But we're still staying in the realm of Pakistani music.
Music
Because
and-
so much is happening. More beef, but resolved Gohar Mumtaz, do you know who Gohar Mumtaz is?
I do know who Gohar
Is
Mumtaz
the
is.
frontman for Jal, who've put out bangers like Aadat and Lamhe and all of these songs.
Which I got to know much later, by the way.
What?
I just associated all these songs with Atif Aslam.
But they're the ones who like launched Atif,
I know,
right? Like
that's
they went
what
to
I got to know
university
later.
together. Yeah. So they're the ones who launched Atif and then Farhan Said. Both of their vocalists who've like left the band now and are doing their own thing. But he was on a podcast recently. And he said that he equally respects both Farhan and Atif. And now this statement comes after like they've had a lot of beef in the past.
They have.
You know, like Atif's kind of like said some not very nice things about Jal, and like so was Farhan, and Farhan and Gohar recently
and then so
had
did
some
Gohar
altercations.
also.
Yeah, like all of them have been at each other's
Like
throats a little bit.
bad-mouthed each other here and there.
Yeah.
Threw each other under the bus for like not being individually as successful, and you're just kind of like make someone the scapegoat. But it's like, I think now it's all resolved, because in this one he did sound like, okay, like, we've understood that the media also likes to kind of
twist things around
and manipulate like what you've said. And he basically said that the podcast was kind of clipped together in a way that it seemed like I'm bad-mouthing Atif, but like that's not what I was trying to go for, at all.
Apparently in an interview Atif Aslam did that went really viral, and this was years ago, like 3-4 years ago, where he really like said some negative stuff about Jal. Apparently he went to Gohar later and was like, dude, these were just the questions I was asked. They were asked in such like a leading manner that I couldn't help but, kind of give in.
Yeah.
But Gohar was very diplomatic about it all, He's like, I'm kind of just trying to focus on my art and prove myself through my work.
I think that's the best way to deal with it. Like,
for
just
sure.
Focus on yourself.
For sure.
Talk about your own work.
And like, I love Jal. I don't know if you like them. I really like their music.
Are they still producing songs?
I don't think as actively. I think they're doing a lot more like concerts and stuff. They did a concert in Bangladesh, which was
fun.
Quite wild.
I do know
the
about
cops
this.
had to be called in because it was like
a
lot was happening there.
That's true.
But they're still popular, and like, how can you get over songs like Aadat and Lamhe, like Dil
They're
Hare?
iconic. They're so timeless. Like even years down, people are always gonna like sing along to to these tunes.
100%.
Yeah. So another thing that I know about. Now, shifting a little towards the drama side. So, we all know Kabhi Mein Kabhi Tum.
Iconic.
It's really, really famous. Right now, it's like the talk of the town.
Yeah.
So, its finale is being screened at cinemas.
Ooh.
Yep. Which has only happened a couple of times before. But they do it for like those that like, just
really
kind of
big
gain a lot of
dramas, like
traction.
Mere Paas Tum Ho, Ishq Murshid, I believe they've done it for.
Yeah.
They did it for a couple of Turkish dramas back in the day when, you remember, they were really popular in Pakistan.
I watched Ishq Mamnu.
I think it was Ishq Mamnu only that they did it for.
Ishq Mamnu. Oh God.
But yeah, that was really big, and so they do it for these shows that are super big.
That was famous. I've never watched it.
That was a really big one.
But it was really famous.
My dad watched it. I'll be real with you.
Once, when Imran Khan said that it's the show everyone must watch, my parents were like, first thing to watch.
That's so funny.
I think that's a lot of people, like, boomers.
Yeah, exactly. But have you watched the show? Have you watched Kabhi Mein Kabhi Tum? Yeah, no.
You know I don't watch.
Same, but it's really popular. It has Fahad, Mustafa and Hania.
Yeah, it is really... Listen, my mom watches all the shows. So I know
really?
like... Yeah. So I know them by names. And like when I'm like crossing the lounge and stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, going to the kitchen and I'm like always, okay, it's playing in the background. So it's there, but I don't actively watch it.
But it's really like hot at the moment.
Really? What's happening?
It seems very interesting. Basically... Okay, so it's about this girl who's about to get married to... So Hania Amr is about to get married to Imad Irfani's character. Okay. Whose name's Adil, right? He's like the older brother. But then at the last moment, he's kind of like, no, I want to marry like a friend / like co-worker. Who's the typical like, rich, rude girl.
Right.
Her name's Rubab. So he ends up marrying her, and last moment thing, they get her married off to his younger brother, Fahad Mustafa.
Okay.
And they're...
Who's Sharjina? I keep hearing Sharjina.
Sharjina is Hania Amir, right? So she's the main character. She's the main character. And then Mustafa is Fahad Mustafa, who she marries. Okay. And then Fahad Mustafa's mom kind of like kicks them out of their house. So now they're living in a very like shabby, rundown apartment. But the thing is, they become really good friends and they're very like in love. So it's very cutesy vibes. And whereas the other couple is having like a lot of troubles and stuff. But I think what's happened now, in spoilers, is that Sharjina was about to have a baby, and like she got into some kind of like accident vibe. Okay. And she couldn't get in touch with anyone, like a family or Mustafa, and her and Mustafa are a bit of a tiff because he's like, it's so expensive to have a baby. And she's like, how could you say that to me? Like, I want to have a baby. Yeah. That's the vibe. And Sharjina's kind of like about to like die. vibes.
What?
Yeah. So that's why everyone's like really hyped for the finale.
Oh, no.
And that's why people are like, we're gonna like throw hands if something happens to
people
Shujina.
are gonna cry.
People are gonna like, I feel like
It's gonna be like
the producers will have to like deal with a lot of
the
angry
consequences.
People. Yep.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, but if you're into it, you can go watch it.
I definitely, I might just.
Yeah, you take your mom.
I'll
It'll be
take
cute.
my mom will take me.
Yeah,
Because she'll be the one going. She'll be like, you want to come along?
that's so true.
Talking about
TV
shows. On Netflix, we've been watching
We have
Bollywood Lives versus Fabulous Wives.
yes,
Is that
the new season.
The
which
new
is
season, the
Mumbai
third season.
versus New Delhi. Yeah, let's go.
So we're going to review that show quickly because we've both watched it, binged it, and I think everywhere I go, like my friends and I, we were all just talking about it, like what did we like, what did we not, what did you like? Or did you like it at all?
I didn't like this season as much, I have to say.
Agreed.
Like, it felt a little forced. You know, with reality shows, I feel like there's a formatted reality show like Love is Blind where you like know that this is the kind of vibe it's following, and your other side is kind of like Keeping Up with the Kardashians or Real Housewives.
I think that's what
where
this
it's
one
like,
also...
oh, they're kind of trying to make you believe that it's real life, even though it's not, sure. But this one felt like it was trying to do both and couldn't do either.
Yeah.
You know, like, why are they together? Why are they going on vacation together? They're addressing the fact that they're not really friends.
Yeah.
Why are they being forced to hang out together?
I don't care about any of the any plot whatsoever because I'm just literally watching this to like have a peek into the lifestyle of like uber rich women who provide me like some uncomplicated drama.
For sure.
Like I love that.
I get that.
So, you know, like very Keeping Up with the Kardashian vibes. But the one thing that I don't like now is that they're following a formula, right? Like some of them will have a fight and then Karan Johar will chime in and he will try to save the day.
As the therapist
for some reason. Of the group. I don't know why he does that.
Yeah.
Even in the show, he's like acting unemployed.
Yeah.
Like he's such a big director, bro. Like, why are you serving this purpose? Yeah. But like, you know, he'll be there with his wit and like try to like bury the hatchet between people.
And every last episode of the show, Gauri Khan will come in.
Gauri Khan will come in?
Yeah.
Or like whenever the entertainment quotient kind of like dips a bit, they'll have like an A-lister actor. So this season it was Saif Ali Khan.
Saif Ali Khan, yeah. They just like sprinkle in some like star power.
Yeah, some star power.
There was Shah Rukh Khan was in one of the episodes, one of the seasons also, I think.
And he was the saving grace, I would say. Like the last episode was my favorite when he came in.
Yeah, but this whole season felt like forced to me.
Yeah.
Not as fun.
But listen, I do want to give like special mention, shout out, whatever, to Shalini Pasi.
Oh
my
she was so
God,
iconic.
you're
she
iconic.
was so iconic.
I love you, Shalini.
She's too iconic.
Listen, I've memorized her quotes. She says at some point, I have really good genes and I don't like to keep grudges against people because it affects my skin.
Yeah,
and I was like,
said that.
Wow,
she said that.
I would live by this for life because it's so true. Like I shouldn't let anybody affect my skin.
That's so true.
Yeah.
No, she was so... I feel like she is one of the main reasons I like kind of kept watching the show and finished it. Because she was so like quirky and like just herself.
An art collector. And
she's married to a billionaire in real life, right?
You could also see from her house. Like it wasn't like any normal mansion even. It was just
stunning.
Mansion of mansions.
It was like a museum basically. It was so cool.
Oh, there was also a scene where like Karan Johar, obviously he's asking everybody on the table, all the girls, okay, like, oh, who would you, fancy like being with from the Bollywood industry? And they all say like, someone says Shah Rukh Khan, someone says Hrithik Roshan, and she goes Statue of David.
Yeah,
she likes to collect art and she doesn't even watch Bollywood.
And everyone's like, what? Like how?
And Karan Johar is literally like,
Yeah.
Stumped. He's stumped.
But
it's
like
so
she's
funny.
so authentically herself.
Yeah.
It's
and
incredible.
I love that about her.
It's incredible. Yeah, I feel like
she was so refreshing.
But Kalyani didn't care for her.
Kalyani,
whatever, she was there. Sahi thi
kuch fayda nahi. Even Ranbir Kapoor's sister, she was disappointed.
I didn't like how she was, and this is so rude to say, but I didn't like how she would like talk. Do you get what I mean? Like,
they all talk in a very specifically
it hurt my ears. No, all of them do, sure, but the way she would like, I don't know. Okay. Her specifically, it's not an Indian thing. It's her hitting certain words thing. Like all of them are Indian.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Yeah,
maybe we can edit this out. Maybe.
No.
We'll see.
It's your opinion that matters.
We'll find out. But speaking of Bollywood, let's get to one of your faves. Not your ultimate fave, but one of your faves, Alia Bhatt. Recently spoke out about her alleged botox botched job. I don't know if you saw videos. A lot of people were like, that she got Botox and it got botched, and
Yeah.
half of her face is like
like-
paralyzed
Yeah.
because of the way she was talking and like
And
the
she has a
dimples she
crooked
had.
smile.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And so people are like, oh, it doesn't matter how rich you are. You're like a cosmetologist can like mess up or whatever. And she addressed that, and she
Yeah.
said like, you think it's botched. It's
Yeah.
not actually botched. Like that's just
And
not.
it's not even like backed by any scientific like research
Exactly.
or whatever. Like even in isolation, it's not the correct thing to say.
Exactly.
Like 'cause it can't, like you don't get paralysis because of Botox.
Exactly.
I think there's something else that can happen. Like your muscles, it doesn't cause that.
Yeah.
So. And she was like, it's like misinforming the audience because
Yeah.
there's like a lot of young people who,
Exactly.
like read this news and they're impressionable minds.
Yeah.
And now they're thinking, okay, like, and she said that she's saying this without any judgment for anybody who does get Botox.
Yeah, she started
obviously.
with that.
She started with that.
That like no
Yeah.
judgment for people who like get that done.
Yeah.
But then she was also like, I feel judged and objectified.
And especially like from women.
Yeah.
Because you're like casting aspersions on women.
Exactly.
But she also like is very saddened by the fact that it's from them.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense, because
I get that.
Because like in today's day and age, it's all about, she said like what happened to live and let live.
Yeah, exactly.
And same thoughts.
It's like it's her life, even
Yeah.
if it is botched Botox.
Yeah.
How is it affecting
Why
you?
comment on it?
Why
Like,
comment on
it's
it?
It's so frivolous.
Yeah.
It's so unnecessary.
Exactly. We say after commenting on so many things. She did say everyone has the right to their own choices, and
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
You don't get to drag anyone down.
But also I read somewhere that because her film Jigra didn't do well, she's also like now set this to kind of divert attention from the fact that her film has not done well, which is like very like kind of like a spicy take. And I didn't want to say this because I like Alia, but
because this
if that's
happened a
true-
while ago, right? Like
Yeah.
these videos I saw, I think a month or two before Jigra came out, I saw these videos.
Same. So I saw a lot of this like happening much earlier,
Yeah.
but now that like it's not doing well and a lot of attention is going to like all the drama behind the Jigra thing, she's like now set this. So now when you look up Alia Bhatt's name, this is what comes up first.
Oh.
Before that, it was all about Jigra's
She's
sales
playing
box
with the
office
SEO
collections.
of it all. Nice.
If she's doing that, honestly, she's too smart.
Props.
Go, my
her,
girl.
her PR team.
Her PR team.
Her PR team.
Yeah.
Props to them.
They're too good.
Working overtime.
जो हम सोच नहीं सकते, they're like, I mean,
They're
they get paid
there.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, if we were getting paid for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But let's shift out
Yeah.
of like
And-
Bollywood and Lollywood a little bit. Go to Hollywood. Change it up.
Love that.
So in some sad news, Channing Tatum and his fiancée Zoe Kravitz broke up. They
I
split
know.
up. Reportedly split up. They haven't confirmed anything. But they got together in like 2021
Yeah.
when she was directing Blink Twice.
Yeah.
That's when they met.
A movie they probably only watched themselves. It was so
I'd
bad.
never heard of it before. Like they broke up. I'll be real with you. But I like Zoe Kravitz.
I
She's pretty
love
cool.
Zoe.
Yeah, she's
Especially
really cool.
like, what's that show? Big Little Lies. Oh my god.
Oh, I haven't watched Big Little Lies.
Bro, it has her. It has like Reese Witherspoon. It has
Oh, okay,
Meryl
yeah, yeah,
Streep.
it's that
It
one,
has
it's
like
that
a
one.
stellar.
Yeah.
What's her name? The another big one. Nicole Kidman.
Oh.
So it's like all of them. And
That's pretty
what a
cool.
movie. But
Have you watched High Fidelity, which she's in? Her mom was in
I've
the movie
heard
and
about
then
High
she's
Fidelity.
in the
I
show.
haven't watched it yet.
It's pretty cool.
It's
she's
good?
really good. She's
Okay,
really
yeah.
good.
And even Channing Tatum, like our Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. There you go. And also that
Movie where like
Step Up.
Step Up also, but I was thinking
Step
about
Up?
Yeah, Step
called
Up.
Step Up,
It
no?
is Step
Yeah,
Up.
there you
Yeah,
go.
it has like parts also.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about the one where it's with Amanda and like
oh.
she changed, like she
Huh?
dresses up as a
she's the
guy.
man.
She's the man.
She's the man.
She's the man.
I was also thinking of 21 Jump Street. Channing Tatum's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
iconic. So there's like we could go on and
we
on.
could go on and on about both of them.
Yeah, so
But it was
true.
a great couple.
A power couple through
Power
and
couple.
through.
Agreed,
They got
agreed.
engaged, I think, last year in
Yeah,
October.
yeah.
She was spotted with a ring.
Yeah.
And now they're not together. And that's
I wonder
sad.
why.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
People haven't like
Probe.
disclosed reasons. Sources just confirmed to a magazine in the US,
Yeah.
but
it's happened.
don't know why.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any theories?
I mean, my only thing is this is what happens in Hollywood.
Okay.
Like with the couples.
Okay.
This is like
This is
because
the vibe.
now we're gonna also segue into another divorce
Oh,
conversation between. I mean, it happened a while ago between Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. But now we have like a bit more detail
Sure.
version
sure.
from her side.
Tell me more about it because I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, so
the vibe
basically,
there.
she spoke to Harper's Magazine and she was like, it's a very, very complicated and long process. Like, I'm going through the legalities of it all.
Yeah.
So I can't even speak much, but it's
Yeah.
very hard to like not be around your children because they're staying with Joe Jonas at the time.
Yeah.
And she's also in London and obviously he's in the States. and she has like two really like young daughters. Like one is 4 and one is 2. So she's like, I'm like, I miss them so much, and it's so hard to like, they have joint custody.
Yeah.
But as of now, they're with Joe. So she's like, I can't speak much. I don't know what to say, but it's just really hard. And all I know is that I live my life for them.
Yeah.
And it's like an incredibly sad divorce. And while Joe and I were together, she did acknowledge that we had a great time.
Okay, that's sweet.
That is sweet.
That's sweet.
Even though I think it happened on like a bitter note, like the divorce and everything.
Yeah, because there's a lot of drama when it happened.
A lot of drama.
About her not being aware, one of them not being aware of it.
Of what?
Of it happening, like they found out through the news.
Really?
Yeah, something like that had happened.
Okay, but what I do know is that Joe was like suddenly becoming like the socialite, and he told like she was becoming an introverted person.
Yeah.
And even though it was like roles reversed before they were married,
Yeah.
and she was like, it changed her as a person and not for I mean, like Joe Jonas, people were putting blame on him for
Not being there?
Yeah, for not being like a good husband, for like changing his wife, and wanting her to like change her ways according to his.
But she's moved on.
She's moved
on to greener pastures. She is now dating Peregrine Pearson. Peregrine Pearson. Try saying that fast 5 times. That's a tongue twister. He's a British aristocrat. That's the word. Thank you. Yeah, he's fifth in line. He's like fourth in line to be the Viscount of some like small British county, which is pretty cool. Good
Love that for her.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. They were so cute.
Yeah, they posted pictures from
she
his
looked in love.
birthday.
Yeah.
From his 30th birthday that she captioned 30, flirty and something.
Yeah.
That was very cute.
But I also like went to the comment section, and everyone, I don't even support this, but like everyone had said, yes, you deserve a tall man. You deserve a tall man. And everyone was talking about how short Joe was. And
because he was
Sophie's really tall.
Yeah,
Sophie's kind of tall, and he's even taller. Like I don't know his name, Pearson person.
They call him Perry, apparently.
Perry, yeah.
There you go,
so
Perry.
Perry is like there, but
Perry's
the
there.
comment section was so
The
wild.
comment section was not there.
No.
Oh my god. That's mean.
Yeah.
That's mean. But good for her.
Good for her.
They look very
I'm
cute
happy
together.
for her.
They look very cute together.
Yeah. Talking about Sophie, one of her friends, a superstar celebrity friend, Taylor Swift, recently had her concert. Of course, she's on her Eras tour.
That's not ending.
Yeah, that's literally never ending. But it was, I think, the last city in US, Louisiana, where she was performing.
That's pretty cool.
And she brought out Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, I love Sabrina Carpenter.
We love Sabrina.
She's having such a moment right now. She's so great.
It's her time. I think
it is her
Taylor
time.
Swift also recognizes that, which is why she's like, Aaja yaar.
Yeah, before, like in the beginning of the Eras tour, a certain leg of it, I think after Taylor Swift took a break, Sabrina Carpenter was opening for Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think she is anymore. Yeah. Because I'm sure they have different artists open for them and has her own concerts happening, her own music coming out. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And the fact that like Sabrina can now on some level match that kind of like celebrity status.
Yeah.
Which is why she's up there with her.
For sure.
And they sang Espresso together.
Please, and Espresso was like a medley moment. It was so cute.
It was too cute. I loved it. Even also though shows like...
Go on.
Sorry, but just like to connect it to what we were talking about, like between Aima and Sarah.
Yeah.
Versus like here, you can like see the solidarity, you know?
Sure.
Like, and the fact that like you can do that. Like share the stage with someone and the audience will only get like more excited and happier. And uplift other women. Basically. That's
even
the
though
gist
they
of
had some like beef, it wasn't really beef. I feel like it was people just like spreading stuff around. Where Sabrina Carpenter did an ad for Skims, and if you don't know what Skims is, it's Kim Kardashian's shapewear line.
Yeah.
And people are like, and Taylor and Kim, of course, have historic beef. So people were like, Taylor's upset with Sabrina. And it's so great that they just did a show together. And
and like shut all their mouths.
refuted all of that.
Yep.
It's great.
Yep.
And this is women supporting women, and it's beautiful. I think it's great.
Yeah, I love to see it.
I love to see it. We love to see it. For sure.
Coming to Timothee Chalamet.
From Taylor to Timothy.
There
you go.
Who I find very cute, by the way. Really? No.
To each their own.
Opinions
sabke hote hain.
I mean, not even as an actor, like I'm not a fan of Dune.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of his work, but just like his vibe.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he had like in New York City, there was this competition that was started by this YouTuber, I forgot his name.
A random,
Something
yeah.
And he was like, okay, we're gonna have a competition where everybody who looks like Timothee Chalamet will join us, and whoever looks like Timothy the most will win some prize.
$50.
$50.
$50.
I would
Nah,
assume
that was the prize.
50,000.
No, it was just $50.
$50.
I feel like it was just for like
yeah, it was just for like giggles and lols. But like people actually showed up, and
so many people showed
I
up.
kid you not, I thought some of them looked like Timothy more than Timothy looked like Timothy,
For
because he also crashed
sure.
it.
Yes, he was there. Apparently, he came up to one of the people who like looked like him, and he like put his arm around them, and they were like, "Oh, it's just another like Timothy lookalike," but it was actually Timothee Chalamet, like himself. He just showed up, ut ke bas ho aa gaya, and that's so cute. I think that's so fun.
And it's also a little concerning how many Timothee Chalamet lookalikes we have in the world, because it's like,
did you see the really like tall one who was wearing like a
I did
with the earring? He was really cute.
He
looked better than Timothy.
A lot of them
I
were
think.
cute.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Timothy is cute. So.
But it wasn't just men, like women showed up, everyone showed up.
It was a spectacle
great.
of sorts.
For
it made news.
Someone got arrested.
Yeah, that also I heard.
It was like a really big thing.
Yeah, because like NYPD showed up and they were like, this is not licensed. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, none of this is paid for. Like, you can't just have a competition.
Yeah. And Timothee Chalamet is there, like, kya ho raha hai? Well, that's too funny.
It was too funny.
I wish I was there in New York at that time. It would have been so fun.
Same.
Imagine if Timothy's just standing next to you. He's so dramatic, by the way. Like, do you know how he came and he had like a mask on and everything was being like very like,
coy.
Coy about it, and then took it off and he's like, guess who's here?
Nice.
I like that though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. We should have a Neequ lookalike competition.
Listen, I've heard there are like 7 doppelgangers in the world. Like, apparently 7 people in the world look like you.
Yeah.
Timothy ke to itne sare hain. Mujhe bhi chahiye.
Timothy ke to hazaron nikle.
I would have my own like minion.
We can have people like pop up to 89 and be like, I look like Neequ. I look
Do you
like
look
Neequ.
like me?
Do you look like... Yeah, tell us in the comments. And maybe we'll call you on the
I
show.
don't think we'll get very many comments.
Because you're just that beautiful. No one can look like you.
No, I would want to see people who look like me. Like, it intrigues me.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah, like I'm always looking up, like doing some random quiz. Who do I look like from Bollywood? Who do I look like from Bollywood, just to see.
That's a tough question. I feel like we can address that in the next episode. Think about it and address it. But coming to our last topic of the day, a slightly, not sad per se, but Liam Payne, we've talked about him in the last couple of episodes. So a producer called Sam Pounds was going to put out a song that him and Liam recorded before he passed away. And he fully announced that it was supposed to come out on Friday, I believe. It's called Do No Wrong, which is interesting title. If you think about Liam's demise.
And the context.
Yeah, sure. And then he got a lot of flack for it. He got a lot of backlash for people who were like, you're kind of being inconsiderate. It's just happened. It's very fresh.
Yeah.
So then he was like, no, we're going to delay it.
Okay.
And he's now going to wait for permission from the family. And he said the family can choose a charity of their liking and all the proceeds will go to the charity in Liam's name. So yeah, I think he's really rectified the situation.
So the producer is essentially not going to make anything from the...
No, proceeds. I don't know.
Because it's
he just said proceeds, right? Or profits or proceeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also he had the room to kind of delay it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like these things are signed and kind of decided from before.
Yeah, exactly.
So if there was no room, I would also still get it if he still went ahead and
for sure. And it's a good touching tribute, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think people right now would want to listen maybe more because it's Liam and it's the last thing he did.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of his fans would like it, but I also get out of respect they're pushing it ahead.
Yeah, especially for the family, right? Think of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder when we'll get to hear it though.
Yeah.
And then you can find out if you like it right here on our podcast.
Yes. On that note, we will be signing off. Thank you for watching. Have a fun year. मैं इसको मारती रहती हूँ हर वक्त.
You can adjust it. You can adjust it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. Okay, on that note, this is us signing out from Tea Party. I'm Mash.
And I'm Neequ.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.
There you go. All the platforms.
Thank you for watching.
See you
Thank you,
next time.
Beyonce.
Thank you, Beyonce.
You taught me this.